All right. So here we are. How are you? Happy Friday night. Happy April 21st, right? That's what we know. Okay. So how are you? Okay. So my energy is I'm holding my own right now. Okay? Now that's for different purposes. Um I'm holding my own in the concept of understanding that Jen hit a blockade today, and I got very angry because I've been doing a lot of past stuff the last couple of days and a lot of energy that's coming in. And if any of you saw the pre-recorded video that I just put up, you'll probably understand it. But I also understand that you do realize that we're in a partial solar eclipse right now, and that energy is very present right now. Now, to me, it brought me great energy. To you, you may be down and out, and that's okay. If you saw the pre-recorded video that I just put up within the last hour and understand it, you can say so in the chat room or you don't have to. It's okay. Somebody hit a nerve. Well, multiple somebodies hit a nerve. It's not just on one person. Multiple people hit a nerve. Jen hit a wall and Jen got pissed off. And y'all know me. I do not allow someone to crawl in here and affect my show. I'm just simply going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. I will warn you. I will warn you now. My husband, and many of you know him, Lee is pissed. I mean, pissed because of the attacks that I've been receiving. Now, I know, before you start lecturing me, before I go over and look in the chat room, because I don't want to look there yet because I can't absorb that energy yet. I'm just talking to you. I was attacked on a level that is not okay with me. And I laid down the law and I said, nope, if this is how you want to do it and that's how you want to play games that way, okay. I'll just cancel the channel. That's fine. But I also realize that's what the enemy wants. So I'm not going to do it. So I defended myself, I defended my channel, I defended my people, I defended the people that were in the round table on Wednesday. And for the most part, I understand the chat room. I understand our collective. I understand your energy, and I totally get it. And let me tell you something. I'll try not to cry. When you attack my channel or my family or my purpose, no, I'm mad. And that's what brings out the in me. And I have a right to do it. So before any of you lecture me on you shouldn't do that, no, I have every right to do it. I started this channel to be a gift to people. That's what I wanted. And now it's become a problem. because I don't answer questions as quickly as people want them answered. And whether you saw my pre-recorded video, I will tell you this. There is a purpose of my channel. My purpose of my channel is to bring you knowledge and just questioning stuff. Why is that wrong? It's been a long day. But I will tell you this. It is not okay to act like you rule the roost when you come in here in the chat room. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I will allow my husband to say what he wants to say. I owe that to him because he sits back and watches what I go through. And he understands that when you read tarot and you're in a spiritual community, you're in a beautiful collective community that really 99.9% of you are so beautiful. But at the same time, this crap that comes in is very hard to deal with. And it makes me question, why do I do it? Why do I do it? And I have fellow tarot readers or spiritual leaders that do the same thing. Why am I still here? Because I love you. And that's it. I don't want to focus on that. But it pisses me off and it hurts. So I told my husband that he said, I really wish you'd give me a minute. I said, okay, I will. So I'm going to give Lee a minute to come in and say what he wants to say.
Yeah. I'm in the driver's seat now. Oh, this is all new. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, on what Jen just said, there's things I want to say, but I'm not going to because it's probably too, I got to be kind of civil and stuff. But um, what Jen is doing, it's for your all's benefit. And I watch, I try to catch everything. Like when I'm working, she does her shows. I can't catch all of it. I'm busy. I'm up. I'm doing this. I can listen to it, but I don't see the chats a lot of time. But this is her passion, and I mean, she gears up for this. It's not like she just, wakes up and say, "Oh, I got to do this." No, this is um, the time she puts into this is not just while you're watching this show. It is multiple hours beforehand, after editing, doing stuff like that. So yeah, it takes a toll on her. And um, you know, some of you in here, Nadia, hi, by the way, um, like we message back and forth, and sometimes you'll ask, how's Jen's doing? Well, she's trying to catch up on rest. Well, y'all don't realize what this takes out of her. After, like, when she does a show on Monday and Wednesday, one's at like I think 11, others like 1. Um, it takes her the next day to recuperate. It takes a lot out of her, and I don't think, some of you do understand, but she's doing this for your all's benefit. Yeah, it makes her, she's doing what she loves to do, and I'll support her in every single anything she wants to do. It's just like all the different like apps that we got to make this work better, because that's what she needs to make this, to push this out there for you all. It's for your benefit. So, and the questions that, she asks, she answers during the show, that's, she does that out of the goodness of her heart. And, I don't think it's too much to ask for, to, like, when she does a round table, and I watched it, and it was pretty cool. Good to see Jay and Nadia. Last time I saw them, it was a few weeks back, but good to see him. But that wasn't she wasn't ignoring anybody. The round table that she did was for your all's benefit. So if anybody come out and had anything, like, you didn't answer any questions, well, she has answered multiple dozens of questions without even a thought. So let's not go there. I mean, she does this because it's what she loves to do. But just like with anything else, you know, um, we got to support this. So, she answered some questions. You know, be thankful, because she wouldn't have to if she didn't want to. But, like I said, I love what she's doing. Everybody loves what she's doing. A lot of people in here, JoJo, Deb, Jay, Nadia, you're all family. And I'm not putting anybody else out. But, you know, uh, some that, maybe I forget. My mind's not working great anymore, but, I try to remember. But we're family, and we got to keep that in mind whenever we, like, like a little kid who wants a treat, and the parent is busy and can't get him a treat. Well, you're just going to have to wait. Suck it up, Buttercup. You'll get your turn. But um, the child does not rule the parent. The parent rules the child. So, you know just, give her a minute. Let her process. Let her recuperate. um, the round table was good. Now she'll get into answering questions. So just sit back, relax, take a deep breath, and just enjoy, what everybody's doing. This is supposed to be a time of everybody coming together, connecting, getting to your higher self. I mean, even I'm doing it. I was listening to chakra music here, like, yesterday. Listen to it for hours. And that's me. I mean, I'm an old vet, you know, stubborn, but, you know, she's rubbing off on me, which I take that as a compliment. She does good. So I'm not gonna keep you, um, because I know this is your all's time, and I'm sorry if I took it up. But one thing I will say, I love that woman to death. I'll do anything for her. But believe me, I will defend her with every breath I have in my body. And that's all I got to say. I mean, she's everything to me. So when people step on her toes, they step on my toes. And that could be bad later down the road. So I love you. Like I
You
said,
loathe them.
I love you. I'm sorry, I love you. Um, all my family, enjoy the show. But here is the beautiful host.
Okay. 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 Okay.
I was trying to
I know.
trying to be nice.
I know. I know. Aren't you precious? Isn't he precious? Isn't he precious?
How am I supposed to take that? That's
No,
that
well,
could mean two things there.
that's discernment.
Okay.
Aren't you
I know.
precious?
I know I am.
So, that being said, I'm sorry. My my emotions are still really raw. It took me 2 days to go through the emails and the comments, and it still hurts. I'm okay with it to a point, but he saw that it hurt me so bad. I had to get aggressive and what you guys would call nasty and ugly, and I had to do that. But I have to protect myself. I have to. I have to protect my family and environment. And I just hope that you understand that I had to take a minute, and he requested that he took a minute, and I respect him as my husband to allow him to do that. But this channel is about knowledge. This is not a channel to gain subscribers or followers or monetary effort. Yes, I did say, yes, I do have a business and I get it. But this channel is about knowledge and us coming together as a collective and understanding that we have a lot of questions. And what better way to ask those questions than to come together as a collective and understand that, you know what? I question that too. And yes, you do have a lot of questions. But you cannot, don't push me. Do not push me. Okay? Do not push me back into a corner because I'll hang it up. A lot of tarot readers in the spiritual community, and well, it's not just tarot readers, it's just the spiritual community. They feel backed into a corner right now. Well, you're the leaders. You have all the answers. Give it to me. Give it to me now. No, don't push us, because now you're pushing, you can call us whatever you want to, but leaders or whatever, or a spiritual connection to something. Don't push us, because now you're pushing us away. And the last thing that I want to do is end my show. But if you don't think for 1 minute that I won't do it, think again. Have we met? On that note, let's start the show. I apologize for the interruption, but I don't apologize because it's necessary. If you're still on board with me, hey, welcome, family. Now, what I wanted to do tonight for Friday night show, if you saw Wednesday's show and with the roundtable and the questions that we were presenting, if you have a question that you want answered, then go ahead and ask it. If it has nothing to do with Wednesday's show, that's fine too. If you have a personal question and you just want it answered, that's okay too. Okay? With that being said, Let's move on. I haven't even looked at the chat room because that'll probably get me crying again. I'm an empath, so I will cry at a drop of a hat. But I also get pissed off as a drop of a hat. So let's just move on, okay? So if you have a question, capitalize it, maybe put a little Q in there. My mods will let me know. And let's get on with the show. All right? Nadia, you are correct. She said, I've met Jen. If she's got grenades, you better run. Well, Nadia's my grenade maker. That's a spiritual thing, by the way. But, anywho, let's get on with it. What do we got? I'm watching the phone. All right. So, Miss Renee, as always, says hello. She loves the show. Hubby's on his way home, so she's going to watch on Monday. So, hello, Miss Renee. Okay? We love you, Renee. Take care of yourself. Do your thing. You do you, boo. Right? All right. All right. So, let's get on. Does anybody have... Now, everybody's like, I just felt the energy just slap me upside the head and said, now everybody's afraid to ask you a question. Don't be afraid to ask a question. Just don't expect me to answer everything in one moment, like especially during the round table. Does that make sense? The round table is there for a classroom setting. Now we go in and we start asking questions. So if you have a question, put it in the chat room and we will absolutely do that. Okay? Is Miss Brooklyn in here? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Y'all welcome her. I love that baby. I love her. All right. Okay, Jojo sent a question and so did Deb. Yeah, you are correct. Jojo sent me one earlier, so let me go do that one. That was a private message. I know. You still want me to fight technology, so you have to be patient. All right, Jojo. You ready? All right, so you wanted to know what the blood drops at your back door is from. And then Smiley had some on her, but she was not at all injured. Okay, Smiley's the doggy that's come to Joe's life now. So let's go in and find where the blood drops are coming from, because that's what I want to focus on. Okay? Jojo, if I'm wrong, you tell me. But let's go in and look at the blood drops. What's going on at your back door? I'm assuming that's only at your back door. They just said drop, stop, pull the card. And I went, okay. That's the star card. Okay, so off-worlder. Okay. One behind it is the justice card. That's bringing balance to you. You've moved into a position which is higher energy. So, all right. Well, let's find out what the blood means, though, because that doesn't normally look good, right? All right. That's okay. All right. I'm not getting anything negative coming from the blood, but let's pay attention to what Spirit tells us. Because don't trust me, trust Spirit. It's about done you in, Jojo, because you got a lot of questions. Yeah, don't be tricked of what it is. Okay. So, Jojo, they got a question for you. It's a reset. This is a reset. Okay. All right. Be patient. Be patient. Because this is you now. The Nine of Wands is sitting down and I am done. I am done. I am so fed up with this crap. You're not telling me anything. I just sit down and go, okay, I'm going to sit here on my happy ass until you tell me exactly what it means. Correct? I know my JoJo. Yep. Three of Swords is you're focusing on, I know, they said Houston. Three of Swords. This is why Smiley has come in there. This is the Three of Swords, and that is about dealing with heartache and disappointment. Like, I just can't do it. Can't do it. So you saw the blood and just went, oh crap. Now you did realize that Smiley is not hurt. Okay. Now, in the past is about being hoodwinked. I don't want to be tricked, but this is also current too, because that energy, I never want to be tricked. Don't lie to me. Don't tell me the wrong truth. I don't want to be tricked. Okay. All right. So now I want you to look at what is going on now. They keep saying, Joe, when you open the door, you actually knew what was going on and you're supposed to trust it. The High Priestess is about your intuition. What did your gut tell you? You saw something, you felt something, and you're supposed to trust it. Your original thought process is correct. That is the high energy of the High Priestess. That means I am totally in tune. I'm going with my gut. Joe's sitting there going, I think you lost your ever loving mind, Jen. Well, we already know that. But they're saying you're supposed to trust it because there's something about the message that is going to flip your world upside down. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Your thought process and about the land of where you just moved, that was done to change the energy of the land. I know you don't want to hear blood sacrifice, but that's what I keep getting. Did anything die? No. I don't get that anything died. What is your gut telling you? Because this is supposed to change the energy of the land that you're living on now. Okay? Does that make sense? I feel Joe's energy. She's becoming a recluse on me. Don't do that, JoJo. What your gut was telling you is correct, but it's supposed to change your thought process. It's supposed to, the Wheel of Fortune is about changing your world upside down. Okay? Now, because of a past energy, this is the Tower, that your world came crashing down. That's why I got Houston. This is an old energy that your world came crashing down. That's like him putting a mark on the land. I approve. You're doing fine. It may not register to you or it may not resonate with you. That's okay. Tarot is not 100%. Tarot is beyond space and time. Spirit is beyond space and time. It may not sit right now, but 4 weeks, 10 weeks out, 10 months, 10 years, then you'll realize that nope, they're focusing on something that crashed down around you and they want to set it right. That's why I kept picking up Houston. New beginning. Page of Swords is the drippy drop. Remember? Baby pages are about, this is your new truth. This is your new place. This is a drippy drop. Houston is talking to you. Houston, we have a problem. Houston says, no, we don't have a problem. You're good, girlfriend. Because I keep picking up Houston's energy. The blood droplets is, I did that for you. Let it go. You said Smiley, the new dog, because we were trying to make that connection the other day. Smiley is not connected to Houston. Okay, we established that. But, okay, the hangman is about you've been in limbo for so many years because you missed that energy. Nope, you're about to be enlightened. It's like cutting you free, if that makes sense. I know that may not make sense. Someone came in here, mom had a premonition, Smiley got a hold of them. Because Smiley's, this is why I kept telling you the other day, I said, are you sure that Smiley's not connected to Houston? Because you said, no, it's totally a different personality, but the connection is Smiley is very attracted to your energy and it picks up on Houston's energy. Does that make sense? So now you have a new guardian. If someone came in and they're trying to reattack you to ruin your new beginning, it's not working. Does this make any sense whatsoever? Because I keep seeing Houston. Does this make any sense whatsoever? Houston is actually stepping in and talking to Smiling, talking to you, talking to your mother, talking to everybody, and you see one symbol and you're supposed to figure it out. What the crap does that mean? Well, the blood droplings is blood has already been spilled, the sacrifice has already been made, you're fine. I am granting you like doing sacred, I don't know, beginning around your household. I know no one wants to hear blood sacrifice because that doesn't sound very divine, right? No, it's not. The purpose and intention behind it is what you need to pay attention to. Okay, Jojo says, yes, damn it. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, that's just literally smacking you upside the head going, do you hear me? Do you see me? I'm right here. It's already been done. Don't be trying to look for reasons and excuses that this is not going to work out. It is going to work out, and Houston is there to make sure that it's going to happen. Okay? JoJo's still screaming at me, and she's mad, and that's okay. But I know my JoJo, and it's okay. And I'm sure I'm either going to talk to her later or talk to her tomorrow, and that's okay. It's okay. All right? Okay. All right. Now that was JoJo's question. Now, all right. My mods in here. I know Nadia told me that because I remember JoJo's. Now Deb's. What do Deb? Just remind me. Just somebody remind me because now I'm gonna go search on my phone. Somebody remind me. Because that's how my brain works. When I'm in spirit, I cannot focus on that stuff because I have tunnel vision when I'm reading spirit. So, Bunny Hop has a question. Okay. Somebody give me Deb's question. Deb, you just put it in there, capitalize it, you guys are mods, just give it to me. But Bunny Hop, so I like to put them on the screen, but if it's not possible, I just saw it because Wing says, well, there it is. So Bunny Hop, you just want to know, just in general, what's next for you? Because we'll do that. That's very in general. All right. So here we go. Now, I always warn people. I tell the truth. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to know. Okay? And that's the absolute truth. So if they tell you that you have to correct something or it's nasty, it's never nasty and ugly. It's just an eye-opening experience. So, wow, did you really just tell me that? Yeah, I did, because I don't sugarcoat anything around here. Okay, so just understand that. So what is next for you? So we're asking for Miss Bunny Hop, Mr. or Mrs. It doesn't matter. I don't need to know who you are. I just rely on the spirit that's coming in, and they are coming in. They are coming in. And I have a elder female that's coming in, and she's really pushy. So I don't know if that's a grandmother, but it is a female energy, and then she keeps pushing. She goes, "Well, you're going to listen to me." I don't know what that means to you, Bunny Hop, but okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. All right. All right. So in the past, I'm still pulling, but I take one card at a time when they're really full of energy. Something that you're going through right now, maybe it may seem like that it's crashing down around you, like something's falling apart or you're changing the way you're doing something. But you're a fighter. You've got good spirit. In the past, you even had a higher spirit. Something's brought you down. The Nine of Cups is about a celebration. You were always about cheers, everything's great. And then all of a sudden, I have the Tower card, and that means come crashing down. Okay, so you're waiting for something. Three of Wands. I will show you the cards in just a second. Three of Wands is you're just waiting for something. Okay. Well, okay. So you've made a wish. Okay. So here's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this off the screen, Miss Bunny Hop. I say miss because I get a female energy, but I could be wrong. I'll take my word for it. I get the Tower energy. Something recently in your life has come crashing down, or something's majorly changing in your life, because Tower is about something fell apart, or even after it fell apart, something slow to change. So you're going through something new. Please understand the Knight of Swords, you're about truth. You absolutely just stand, you're a warrior and you're fighting because I just want truth to be brought forth, okay? This is who you are, as your personality. Now, in the past, Nine of Cups, were you always in the past always about the positive uplifter? Like you were always about, you were the one that always brought everybody's energy up. That's you. That's your personality. But then something came in and it stopped you dead in your tracks, because now you're the Three of Wands. Now he just sits there and goes, "Oh, what's going to happen now?" Because now you're always questioning. That's the ship. Is it coming in, or is it already sailed? Is my time up? Now, wands are about passion and desire. So you're looking at, no, I have a desire to keep being that person, but what stopped you? What is blocking you now? Something's bothering you. So it just says, look at the bright side of things. Don't follow into the temptation of depression. Now, this is your energy. The Nine of Pentacles is, you are an independent, sovereign person. This is the divine feminine that goes, I never had this problem before. What is happening right now? Why did something happen that it came crashing down? But now I'm looking at the positive. A crash doesn't have, it doesn't have to actually manifest as like a full crash, like your whole world, like you lost everything you had. It just means spiritually you lost something. But you are the Nine of Pentacles, and it says, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm independent. This is what you're going to become because you just need to remember. You need to remember who you were. Seven of Cups. Here's the problem. You got a lot of this in your ear right now. Okay? This is interference. Seven of Cups is about illusion and confusion and distraction. Hello, trickster. Okay? Is somebody breathing in your ear? Okay, I'm not looking in the chat deliberately because I don't want to influence the cards. I'm just pulling spirit. Are you being told something, but you believe something else? The Eight of Wands, your passion and desire and your wishes that you had are coming very quickly if you stay focused. Does that make sense? You really have your focus on something right now. It's going to come, but don't, this yapping in your ear is distracting you. Don't let that happen. Okay, pulling confirmation. Perfect. All right. So the Hermit card. This is one opportunity that you're going to have to take and be the hermit. You're going to have to put all that aside and go, nope, I have the wisdom and knowledge to do it. But you're also, this is the creator card. You are one with your creator and you know exactly what you need to do. You just need to stop doing this with listening to that. The King of Pentacles. This has something to do with a personal family. This is a generational card. He is the leader of the family. He's trying to keep it all together. You're a manifester and you absolutely, something is affecting your family. Okay? Stop listening to the outside influence that keeps yapping in your ear. Three of Swords, because the only thing that does is bring you disappointment and heartache. They're just, nope, not happening. And those words are crushing you. Swords are about words, thoughts, words, okay? I don't know what you're going through, but I'm going to tell you right now. Don't allow the 3D. If you know that you don't belong here and you know that it's so much bigger and better, you follow that path. Don't let people just keep yapping at you because it brings you down. Does that make any sense? Let me see if I can get caught up. And if we can see Miss Bunny Hop. Is she come back in here? Like a cheerleader. Yeah, well, you've always had that attitude. You've always been the go-getter. That's the whole point of it. You've always been that, but maybe now you're like second guessing what you're doing. Maybe you're, I don't know, questioning the cheerleader. Now you're going, well, maybe I should just sit back and be quiet. Well, it's not about you being quiet. It's about your thought process of when you hear that in your ear all the time, what do you do with it? If it's the enemy, you go, well, love you, darling, aren't you precious? Night night. And you shut it up. Does that make sense? All right. Okay. So now, so if Bunny Hop comes back in here, y'all love on her and understand that something's doing this. So y'all just let her know that you don't have to listen to that, okay? All right. Rocco, thank you. What do I have?
This is from way back.
All right.
From Deborah.
Oh, that was that Deb's question?
That was Brianna Arnold. It was from way back. I didn't.
Oh, was that Deb's question?
Why am I such a delay?
Well, because that's just the way it works. Hubby's trying to help too to find the questions, and I appreciate that. All right, Rocco, what'd you send me here? Okay, Kay asked about the spiral jetty at the Great Salt Lake. Mary Jean, will I meet my better half soon? Thank you, Brianna, for catching these questions. Thank you. Okay, Gail sent, will the 10 acres I have up for sale be sold this spring within the next 3 months? Okay, so one thing at a time. All right, let's take one thing at a time. So, okay, uh, Deb is next. I do want to get to Deb. Okay, I'm okay. Hang on. All right. Okay, Rocco sent me that one, but that's Kay's question and Mary Jean G, and then Gail's question. So I'm still looking for Deb's question. I want to get to Deb. Deb, what was your question? I'm sorry, but there's just a whole lot going on. So, okay, so Deb's question. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm sorry, but this is I can't focus on all that. So just give me a second. You're probably going to retype it before I find it because I keep looking for it, but okay. I'm trying, guys. Hang on. Well, I appreciate that, Deb. She said, no, do others first. No, because Deb knows that she can get me 24/7 and I'll do that. But no, if you had a question, I legitimately want to do it. Gail's like, breathe, Jen. Just, but that's a lot.
You need a secretary.
I have a secretary. Jazz is hunting husbands, okay? Just saying. Just saying. Okay. All right, Deb. Um, okay, so what I'm going to do, since I don't have your question right now, I'll go to what Rocco sent me. Kay wanted to know, ask about the spiral jetty at the Great Salt Lake. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that means, but we'll just let Spirit take that. Okay. Brianna was putting that in for other people. Okay. Okay. So a spiral at the Great Salt Lake. Okay. Was this something in the sky? Because they're showing me something. Well, it has to do with the water as well. So something is connected to the sky energy and the water, because they said they're showing me both, but they're showing me a portal. Okay. Okay. All right. Interesting. What they're showing me is a weird connection. Okay. The energy around it is both positive and negative, and there's a battle going on. If that makes sense. Because I see this in the sky, but I see this in the water. But there is a connection to the two. And it's like a battle. That's a great location for spirituality. But they're bickering back and forth. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just take a look at the spiral. Interesting. They're still talking. Although yap in my ear all evening. All right. There's some kind of distraction there. There is Atlantean energy. They're looking for water to start over. I know you're all looking at me going, what? Give me a second. I just repeat what I see. Okay. Well, it makes sense to me. Hopefully it will to you in a minute. Okay. So the Queen of Cups, now remember, this is in Atlantean. I want you to pay attention to the graphics of the card. Queen of Cups is about focusing on what she wants. There is a purpose for it, but she has to be very careful. You have to keep your emotions in check. Do not let yourself run away with what you think it is, okay? But I keep getting Atlantean. Thank you. The Seven of Cups, this is about illusion. It's not what you think it is. It's more than that. There are some choices that have to be made. This is also a cup card. Pay attention to your emotions. Now, keep watching. Three of Wands is another Atlantean card. Coming and going. This is where I get portal. Coming and going. Somebody's coming and going. The ship's either sailed or it's coming in. But it's an Atlantean card because of the water aspect, because I just keep seeing swirling water. That's what they show me. There is something about the location and about this vortex, and that spiral that you're seeing is about a portal. And they're trying to reconnect. Atlantean is the Page of Swords, starting over. Baby page, drippy drop. Remember that? Because you have truth to bring. Swords are about truth and words, bringing forth a story, right? I've got something to offer, but I have to start over again. That's what baby pages are about, okay? Okay, here's the future. It will work, but not everyone is seeing this. This is the World card. The World card is about all four elements, okay? But it's a firm foundation. That means the energy of the ley lines and the energy around Gaia is the perfect location for that. There's something about that area that is perfect because you've got all the elements. Yeah, it's going to flip your world upside down. It's going to flip a lot of people's worlds upside down. Be patient. Maybe we won't even see it in our lifetime, but be patient because this is supposed to change the world. I keep getting portal. I keep seeing this swirly thing and there's water around it. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. She is sovereign and independent, and these people know who they are. They're trying to come through, and they're trying to establish something. Y'all sitting there going, what? Someone's trying to come through, but these are very sovereign people. They're trying to manifest a new beginning as well with that baby page. Okay, Five of Swords. Now, this is about a very strategic measure. That means they have to be very strategic about making a move. That vortex that you're seeing is a portal, but they have to be very strategic of how they do it because it's going to affect the whole world. I know these are major questions tonight because even I'm sitting there going, should we even be talking about this? And they're like, oh yeah, you will. So this is strategy. They're being very strategic, but the people that are seeing the vortex over that area are called to watch the vortex. They are the ascended. They are in our collective, and they're just sitting there watching it going, okay. They're literally popping the popcorn going, all right, let's see what happens. Does that mean that it's going to be easy? No, but this is a fight. So, Miss K, you're not, thank you. I pulled one card and they said, now stop, because I pulled it and it's in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles is about, I've put all the work in and now I'm waiting to see the results of the harvest. Nope. You didn't have to work for this one. This is just automatic because of energy and frequency. There was no work involved at all. You're literally just seeing this manifest. Remember, pentacles are about manifesting things. Because of the energy, it manifested. Well, I don't remember working for that. I don't remember ever looking over Utah for this at all. And they said, stop. And they said, you don't need to manifest it. You didn't need to see it ahead of time. It's just happening. You got to remember, there's so many different locations around the world that are full of energy that lay across the ley lines and that frequency that Tesla talked about. Even if it's not one that you're focused on, please remember, spirit is. Does that make sense? So, Miss K, I don't get that you need to focus on it. They're there to bring forth new truth. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So let me go on to the next one. I'm trying. Hang on. Mary Jean G. Will I meet my better half soon? Well, all right. So we're looking for a little bit of soul love, soul contract, a little bit of twin flame there. Okay. Well, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit just said, well, she already has. And I went, what? And they said, she already has. Okay. Sorry, I'm not trying to freak you out. I just listen to what they tell me. So, Mary Jean G. Apparently, this person is already around you. I love Spirit because they automatically come in and they do these, they have self-expression too, and they go, what are you talking about? She already has. Okay. All right, well, I don't know who that is, but somebody's close to you and you've already found them. Interesting. Spit out a card. Okay. Got it. Huh, that tells me everything I need to know. Okay. You want that one too? Okay. All right. The first card came out. It does explain a lot. You guys got to forgive me because when I read tarot, they have a personality all their own. That's a lot of personalities come in. So when I read it, I'm going, but I feel their energy. You already have this person. They're already in your life. You just don't see it yet. Okay. You're not willing to see it. Okay. The reason I say that is because the first card that got spit out across the deck is the Hangman. Well, you sit there and go, you're in limbo all the time and you're waiting to be enlightened. Please show me the light. Who is this person? I'm in limbo. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Who is it? Okay. And then the Ten of Swords comes in and says, I'm done. I'm surrendering. Count me out. If it ain't happened by now, it's not happening. And they're going, what are you talking about? He's right there. Let me explain. Nine of Pentacles. Now, Nine of Pentacles is in the past, okay? This is a warrior, but you have been so determined, so is he, to manifest this in your life. It's already happened. You're just, huh? What? I'm not trying to sound nasty and ugly, okay? He's right in front of your face, and you don't see it. The current situation actually is the Eight of Wands. That means everything's already lined up. It's coming fast, and actually, it's already here. Hello? There's someone in your life that already fits that description. Are you not recognizing that? I know. She's gonna email me later. What in the hell are you talking about, Jen? Well, okay. Here's the Fool. This is your future, very near future. The Fool card. I think you know who it is. The Fool card is telling you, take a leap of faith and go get him. Go get him. Say something. She's probably like, nope, nope. The Fool is, don't be a fool, but it's also taking a leap of faith. It's trusting your instinct. Go within and figure out who you are and what you want. Go for it. Go for it. That's all you're doing. Because he's sitting right there, the King of Pentacles. He is sitting literally right in front of your face, and you're not seeing him. Is this somebody that you never would have thought of? Just curious. Are you going to find him? The Ace of Cups. Yeah, he's right there. Hello. Now, the cool thing about the Ace of Cups, it also gives me the inclination that you're trying to protect your emotions and you don't want to believe your gut and you're not following your emotions. Do you feel some way about a certain person? Because they're like, besides setting off fireworks and pointing arrows going, he's right here. What do you think? Just saying. So Mary Jean G, he's right under your nose. He's already there. I don't know how you feel about that, but I'm sure you'll let me know. All right, let's go. Gail had a question. Miss Gail. Hi, Sister Gail. Will the 10 acres I have up for sale be sold this spring within the next 3 months? Okay, so we're going to look for yeses and nos. That means aces, but we're looking for pentacles because that means about finance. Okay, all right. You don't know who it can be? Well, just start paying attention. I know. Right after the show, Mary Jean G is going to go, who's all the single men around me? Let me see. Now, I got a word of the wise to you. Can you not go pounce on them? Okay? Take it easy. Just start looking and observing. So you may have different masculine entities around you. Just start looking. Don't go pounce on the first man you see. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Even though sometimes we want to. Just take it in and go, okay. So just start looking. Okay? Yeah. We're not all jazz. We can't just go pounce on anything that breathes and says testosterone. Okay? I love you, Jazz. Love you. All right. So, Gail, let's go see if your 10 acres are going to sell. Okay? Don't be shy, Mary Jane. This is not a time for being shy. Nope. Ain't no time for that. Jay is pleading the fifth. He goes, I ain't got nothing to do with it tonight. Nope. She's on her own. I have nothing to do with this. Jen's lost her shit. And I'll be there to support her, but I'm going to do it in private and in public. I know nothing. I love you, Rocco. But yeah, I wouldn't, don't be shy. Now is not the time to be shy. Go hunting. Jess, do you have a class for all the ladies in the room tonight? You should offer a class. How to hunt for your man. Okay? Because both of these matter. It's a raining man. Okay. The Weather Girls, go listen to that song after the show. Oh my gosh. This is what it's turned into. Deb said, I see nothing. No witnesses here, okay, Mary Jane? It's all right. Gail, are you going to sell your land or not? Let's go take a peek. She's like, get on with it, Jen. Well, I am. Let me see what cards got spit out there. You've been waiting a while, ain't you? Oh, good morning, though. Yes, you will. And not before you're going to have to deal with some negotiation, okay? All right. It's been bothering you for a while. You're needing this for a purpose. You just need this financially to kind of give you a boost and to get rid of the burden of the land. Okay. So we have some warning. We have some warning coming in, Gail. You only have one pentacle, but that's not a bad thing. But this is wearing you down. Okay. You will, but you have to strategically do this. Now, I'm going to pull this card out first because it's spit out separately. The Nine of Wands is, you're about done with this. You're just fed up. You just sit down and go, screw it. I'm done. No thanks. I am fed up with this crap. You're just worn out. You're beat down. You've had enough. Okay? You're about at your rope's end, right? All right. Now, here's your pentacle. Seven of Pentacles is about sitting back and you've sat on this for a while and you're just sitting there. Here's Toto. Okay? You're waiting for the great wizard to come along. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, now you got a little bit of issue because I don't have any more pentacles, so I don't see any money. This is about strategic ability to be able to sell your land. So now this is about a thought process and being able to go out forward to sell it. Okay? I'll get to the confirmation in a minute, but if you will grab the bull by the horns and become the emperor, that means a great leader. And so, nope, this is my land. This is what I'm selling it for. And that's the way it's going to be. That's what you need to do, because here in the past, has someone tried to cheat you? Because this is the thief card. They've tried to come in and go and maybe been offered a deal, or they're in the process of offering a deal and you know that that's not legitimate. That no, this is the thief. No, I don't want to be robbed blind. Well, I don't want you to be robbed blind. You should be aware that you are the emperor. You are fed up, tied up, sick of having this burden on your back. Please just let me do it. Okay. Now, it will, but very strategically with a new contract. A Two of Wands is a contract card, but you're going to have to make a deal with somebody that you didn't think that you'd make a deal with. Now, always remember, as soon as I picked this up and I went, I think an off-worlder is going to come in and make you an offer. I know you're looking at me going, what? I think it's an off-worlder family that's, because this is a different realm. Somebody's going to cross the timeline and they're going to offer you a deal because they know the value of the land. I believe someone is going to do that, but this is a contract card. Anytime you have twos, it's about contract. Now, here's what you need to worry about. This one is in reverse. Three of Wands is about ship coming in, ship leaving, okay? Has this crossed? You're at your limit right now. The deal is not gone, but you're pushing your limit at this point. Whatever your contract is, you're not supposed to cave, but I'm not quite sure that they're the people that the target audience that you're looking for are looking for that kind of property, if that makes sense to you. Your final card on that was the Devil card. You may be linked to this, chained down to this property for a while, because this is slow to change and breaking change. Like, I don't know that your target audience of just selling the land outright is for the right reason. You may have to hold on to it for a while, but I'm going to pull confirmation, so just hang on. Don't get your panties in a wad. We're still here. All right. We don't want you to it's stolen from you, because we don't want you to like offer a lower price and then you get robbed from you. But also, I don't know that that's the target audience. I still keep getting that off-worlder. You've got a contract with somebody else. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles is about you got some work to do. There's something about the land that you may have to do some work on. It's not that target person that wants to buy it. Now, remember I told you, I said something tells me this is an off-world thing? Well, there's the Star card. I believe there's an off-world or family member that's going to come in and offer you, but that's not only to help you financially, but it's just to make you feel better that your off-worlder family goes, okay, I can come up with some Gaia money and give it to them. You've got an off-worlder family member looking out for you. I'll give it to them. Remember, she's about balance too. She deals with Gaia. She's pouring out the spirit and receiving spirit. It's always going. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know where it's going out to. You have an off-worlder here. This is an off-worlder that is trying to reconcile with you. Now, the Six of Cups is about humanitarian. It's about a sibling card. And it's about reconciliation. Someone that you may not expect is going to walk in and reconcile and say, I'll offer you this. And it's going to be somebody that you least expect. Does that make sense? You're like, no, it doesn't, Jen. You're driving me nuts. Okay. Well, probably so. But I'm good at that. Gail, just have a little bit of faith. Pray about it. Meditate on it. But there's something about the land that people aren't really attracted to. There's something about the land. It was heavy. I'm sorry. Sorry, not so. It's the fact that I want you to have truth. If there's something about the land, and then I get an off-worlder, there's something about the land that people are not attracted to. But there is a warning. Do not let them rob you of it, because it's still valuable. But know the value. Okay? It doesn't make sense to you? Okay? Sometimes it won't. Sometimes it won't. The only thing that I can offer you is meditation, prayer, good frequency, good energy. I do not get 100% that you'll be able to sell in the next 3 months. I think that you just need to change the way you think about the land. I don't know if your negotiation or your offering is off. Don't set it so low that it's stolen from you, obviously. Know the value of the land, and somebody's going to come out of the clear blue yonder, okay, and offer it to you. Does that make sense? Don't be worried about it. Don't be worried about it. I know sometimes tarot can sound very confusing. Not everything in tarot is picture perfect. It doesn't work that way. It can give a warning, and it may not make any sense. It may not resonate to anybody until the time comes. You know how many people have cussed me out and sent me on my merry way and then come back 30 days later or whatever and come back and go, oh crap, you were right. I'm so sorry. Okay, I get it. It's fine. Spirit is beyond space and time, and that's what we do. I just tell you what they tell me, and I show you as the best way I can, if that makes sense. If the energy seems off, if my energy seems off and you call me out on it, that's okay. I'd be happy to go back and redo the question, but at the same time, you get what you get. I can't change it, but thank you, Gil, for letting me know that. You just keep me posted. It's okay. It may not resonate right now. It may not sit right. Going, what's this woman talking about? She loony as a bean. Yeah. Well, we already know that, but you just keep telling me. All right. Now. All right. Let me go. Nadia, if you would do that for me, no more questions. I'm going to stop. You know, I haven't even pulled your oracles. I'm going to do that live on air tonight because I was busy right before the show and I was upset, and I will not pull cards when my energy is like that. As far as oracle goes and a message from the spirit, because it's not fair to you, because it picks up on my energy and I won't do that. So I agreed not to pull your oracles. We're going to do that live on air if you guys are okay with that. So tonight's show was a little different, and that's okay. Different is okay. Different is not wrong. Different still accepted. Does that make sense? All right. So I'm going to go start working on your oracles and pull those. And mods, is there anything in there that I need to see right off the bat? Nadia, I saw that you told me that Deb's question was at the top. I am not going to pull that because I can call my Deb anytime I want to, and I will answer your question. I promise you, okay? So for my energy's sake, I'm not going to do it live on the air unless you need me to do it. But Deb, I'm going to answer your question, I promise, okay? I'm just starting to feel it pulling it out of me, and I want to stop, if that's okay. All right? So let's pull your oracles live on air now. And that means all of your energy, even live, is going to go into these cards. And they're going to tell me what you guys need to hear. Thank you, Deb. I love you. That's my twin sister. It's Miss Sunshine. All right. That one, I know Wingsy. Wingsy's lecturing me. He's like, he keeps rubbing my shoulders. He goes, that's enough. That's enough, because you're about to crash. That's enough. I know. He's a protector, but that's what they call them, guardian angels, for a reason. Wow. All right. Haven't had that one before. All right. There you are. Kind of pulled it out of order tonight, but that's all right. That's my twin, too. I know. I love you, baby. Talk to me, Goose. My Goosey's there. My Goosey's there. And I'm actually pulling my Wingsy cards now. So, oh, yeah. Goosey's there. The only thing we ever ask is don't tar and feather us. It's all right. All right. Oh, that's interesting. I think that's kind of new. Now, when I pull your chakra oracles, I do want to make sure that you guys understand why I didn't pull your oracles before the show. It's not necessarily about timing, it's about energy. If I'm in a dark place or in a bad place or an upset place, it's not fair for me to pull cards energetically when it's based around my energy because mine is overtaking that, if that makes sense. So I figured, I said, well, then that means I'm going to wait. I'm going to do Oracle live on air. Well, now I got all your energy, but mine is balanced. I'm the one holding the cards, and my energy goes in here. So it means that I'm okay. I'm in a good place, and it will find all the balance with you guys as well. Does that make any sense whatsoever? Because it's not fair to you to pull cards when my energy is either way down or way up, because that's not fair. Does that make sense? Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're still on edge.
I'm still.
Lee's still on edge, and I get it because he's in protective mode, and I get it. Just y'all just send him good energy. Speaking of, while I'm pulling your chakra oracles, could y'all do me a favor and just real quick send up a prayer to your heavenly creator and guardian angels? Our sister Tilly, her brother-in-law had surgery yesterday. He is home. He's doing well, but he's in a lot of pain. So could you all send energy to Miss Tilly? But her brother-in-law, Tom had back surgery, and he's hurting. So could y'all just take a minute and send up some prayers and good energy out to Tom? And that's Sister Tilly's brother-in-law. So if you do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. In the meantime, here's your chakra oracles. All right, here we go. The anticipation. Drum roll, please. Nadia, get Ben out. That's your drum roll. Bring out the drum. That makes sense. Wow. Okay. Well, we had a rough bunch Wednesday, so might as well continue the thought process. But okay, so the thought process of energy right now is very awkward. Now, remember, the 21st of April this year, we are dealing with what they call a hybrid solar eclipse. What? Yeah. The other half of the world is dealing with half the sun being blocked out right now. It's called a hybrid because it doesn't happen very often. And it doesn't happen very often in that part of the world. So before I read these chakras, he just told me, he says, you might want to explain that energy. The energy of the emotions of probably would help explain a lot of my emotions going up and down too. When you cut out part of the sun, okay, we get our energy from the sun, correct? When you start blocking out energy and there's something wrong with it, they call it a hybrid for a reason. Why do they use the term hybrid? Because it's unheard of. You never blend the two together without a greater purpose. It is messing with people's emotions, and it's messing with your energy. I know at the end of the day, I have not lost my mind. Well, you know. But you need to understand that you haven't lost your mind, and you're okay. And your emotions and where you stand right now are totally legitimate, and it's okay. If you're not hurting anyone and you don't have the intention out to do something negative, do not be down on yourself. Accept the fact that it's okay. I'm just all over the place. It's okay to be all over the place. But the same as I have to do for myself and everyone else around me, I guarantee you, as soon as this show is over with, my phone will blow up because all of my family is going to go, are you okay? Are you okay? Nadia will be number one. because that's what she does, and I love her for it. My sisters will do it. I'm sure Rocco will call me and say, or he'll just message and go, "You okay? It was a great show. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good," because that's what our collective does. You understand the purpose of the collective? To make sure that you don't stand out to that level that you're batshit crazy. You do have people that understand you. And when you don't have people that understand you, you say bye-bye to them. Because I never want to say bye to you. Okay? I never want it to get to that point. All right? I know I have support and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I salute and all that good stuff. And on that note, let's end with your chakra oracles tonight. This makes a lot of sense. Confusion. Pretty sure we just recently had this. Confusion is about, I don't know what's going on. I'm just a jumbled ball of something. I'm very confused. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't seem right. I feel off in a different, I'm not connecting to 3D. Well, there's a reason you're not supposed to connect with 3D, but confusion has to do with spirituality. If you are confused spiritually, take a minute, take a breath. I don't care if you're confused in the 3D, well, aren't we all? Okay, that's the matrix. Don't worry about that part. Who cares? That doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect you until it starts affecting you spiritually. And when you get hurt and you get backed into a corner, that's what causes you confusion. Just like myself tonight. Am I doing this for the right reason? I'm confused. Did I miss something? Do not be misinterpreted of your intention. Do not let confusion take over. Nope. You are dead set on your intention. With the Creator, remember? Going within and loving yourself. No spitting on the mirror. Right? All right. It also goes with insecurity. We had this one too. Do not think for 1 minute this is on you. Do not feel bad about yourself because the rest of the world is going all the time. Does that make sense? You didn't do anything wrong. You're just standing up for yourself and you're finding your new position, but it confuses you and it makes you feel insecure. What the hell am I doing? You crazy. Well, crazy is a good thing, all right? Crazy is a good thing because now you're part of my family. Love all y'all. Now, here's what you don't want it to get to. Despondence. Despondence basically means you distance yourself from everybody. Don't allow that to happen. Don't let it be such a distraction to you that you just totally disappear and kind of do your own thing. I'm totally disconnected now. I don't care. Don't care. Even the closest people to you, spiritual leaders, family members, community, your spiritual community, whatever. Don't get despondent and just dismiss everything. Don't do that. That wasn't a child that opened the door, and it was not spirit as well. It was a cat. Just saying. Miss Clover is determined to come in here. Anyway, don't get despondent and dismiss everything. Don't dismiss yourself, but don't dismiss everything else. Just understand of who you are and where you're at, and it's just as important. Okay? Are we clear? So the chakras were beautiful. They were not only meant for you, but very much to me tonight as well. And I appreciate that. And I thank you, Spirit. I thank you for doing that. I know, I saw it, Wings. He said, look at the hair around your neck. And he said, they're lassoing you in. Reel it in, girlfriend. I appreciate that. I appreciate it because we all need it. None of us are perfect. Not one of us is perfect. But I will tell you what is perfect, and that's our community and how much I love you. And as long as we keep trucking and we keep supporting each other, even through the highs and the lows, in all of our mistakes, in all of our questions. None of us are wrong and none of us are right. We just have to balance each other out. Everything's about balance right now. Okay? I'm going to let you go. I want you to have a blessed weekend. Go take care of yourselves. I have a busy weekend because I have private readings that I don't normally read on the weekend, but when somebody needs me, I will absolutely be there. Okay? Welcome all new family members. I hope you didn't just pop in one day and go, wow, this woman's batshit crazy. She's an emotional hot mess. Well, that's beside the point. Welcome. Welcome to this batshit crazy family. But guess what? We're proud of it. And I love you. Love you is the whole of the story. Go back and watch. Enjoy your weekend. I will see you Monday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for coffee and some and all that good stuff. And then we'll do part 2 on Wednesday with our roundtable. Okay? If my partners have not bowed out on me by now. Okay? Just saying. I love y'all. Enjoy yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Don't worry about all the eclipses and all the energy and stuff. Trust yourself. Go within. Trust your creator. Love yourself. Love your creator. Don't spit on the mirror. Because you're supposed to love you, and I love you. All right? Love and light. Because that's necessary too. All right? Blessings, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.